What's up, everybody? Oh, you can't hear me. That'll help. Now I have sound. Um, Light would have been good too. It's a little dark in here. I do apologize. Not set up. I wasn't planning on going live. Just thought I'd pop on with you guys. Oh, my buddy Boomer is on. I didn't even know that Boomer was on right now. If I knew that Booms was on, I would have probably just went and jumped into his live on his panel. So yes, any questions from you guys? I kind of needed to go live. A lot of people understand what I'm going through right now. It's happened before. And it's funny because I've done live streams before where I'm having a full out panic attack, and then I go back and watch it and like look at myself and say, you know, you don't even look like you're having a panic attack. So I needed to go on, hang out with you guys for at least just a little bit. And I know what this is. This is a stress-induced panic attack, so it's something I could work through. I was just sitting here, started feeling dizzy, started feeling anxious, and so thought I'd jump on, hang out with you guys, and I figured a Q&A. I've never done a Q&A. You guys got any questions? Shout out to everybody in here. What's up? Let's start right from the top. HSFL, first one in here. Thank you. Melissa Faith, hello. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hello. Irish Whiskey, what's going on? Tracy the Fam. Leslie. 0089. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I can't figure that name out. Cotton Candy, what's going on? Julie, Nettie, Danielle, Gothic Barbie, Rock Fam. Oh, guys, sorry if I'm not like able to read off names. Like I'm kind of going through it right now. What's up, everybody? Amy Lee Rock Fam in the house. Green Bay Wacky. What's up, Mr. Cab 7? Donna Rock Fam. I love seeing all those Rock Fams. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. So this is the first time that I've this is pretty bad. So it's the first time I've had one of these in a while. But you know what? Usually I go live with you guys and I'm right out of it, which is starting to happen. I can see. I don't want to talk about the car. That's not what this live stream is about. This is being positive, moving on, not thinking about crap. Since Boomer's rating, Boomer, my brother, would you like to come up on the panel? I did not know that my brother was live right now. So I'd like to invite him onto the panel if you'd like to come on. Let me see. Sorry, buddy, I'm kind of shaky right now. You know what? Mama Rock's in here. Do we have any mac and cheese? I don't know if I even ate today. I don't even remember. And we have plenty of food. It's just, I don't remember if I ate any. You know what? I ate sugar junk. That's what it was. What did I want to be when I grew up? Amy Lee Rock Fam. Thank you for that question. And I love that question. What I wanted to be since I was 5 years old, I was just a little tiny guy. always wanted to be in the military, and it didn't matter really like what branch it was. I kind of like had this whole life plan right from being a little guy. Even at that young, small age, I knew that going to the military would pay for my college. And then I wanted to come out and then become a police officer or a lawyer. And yeah, that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I wanted I wanted that since such a young age. Thank you for that question, Amy Lee. I'm gonna try to get Boomer up in here. I don't know if I'm able to do this. No. Let me see here. Sorry, guys, work with me here. Boomer, I'm gonna send it through Facebook because I'm unable to like send it through Hangouts. Man, I feel really like. Yeah, I actually do feel sick. I feel like um, nauseous and just a little bit dizzy. And you know what? It's just anxiety. That's all it is. It's just anxiety, and I can get through it. It's it's like a stress thing. I'm just stressed out, and if you think about other things and try to invite Boomer to a darn live stream, it might distract you enough to forget about it. And they come out of nowhere, like right out of nowhere. They will come and bite you right in the butt. But I said butt twice. That was funny. Thank you, Noah. See you tomorrow, my brother. You know what, HSFL? That's actually a good idea. I actually would like to. That remind. What the heck? Thank you, Amy Lee Rock Fam, for that $20 donation. Actually, this was an idea from a really good friend of mine. I don't know if he wants me to say his name. You let me know if it's okay to say your name. And it was an idea of a really good friend of mine, and I love the idea. It's to get some of you guys in here and ask you about your paranormal experiences, and that's awesome. That's a great idea, and I'm going to do it. I think that's perfect. That's perfect for the Lou Rock channel. It fits. I like it. So I love hearing. I always get a lot of people telling me their experiences. I mean, I get phone calls from random like bill collectors or like whatever they're called, and just these random people, and we'll start talking about paranormal. So it's funny. I'd like to do that. I think that would be pretty cool. I think you guys probably got some awesome uh, ideas that, or not ideas, but stories that you'd like to share. I do apologize. I'm going to be like tripping over myself for the first part of this live stream. Like I said, I was kind of having a little panic attack issue before this started, and it's going to be cool though. We're good. We're all right. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like that idea? And I'm sorry if I'm missing like questions here. I know I said this is Q&A, and they have videos on YouTube. Secure headaches. Yeah, this is more of like a panic deal. What's up to Breaking the Shell? Where is Breaking the Shell? He's got to be a mod. Why? I swear I put him as a moderator yesterday. Anyways, Breaking the Shell is in the house, guys, this guy's awesome. We shot videos together in Tennessee. Actually, because of him, I think I've been able to salvage my video. Thank you, Tim, for that. And he dropped his video, the first video that we shot in Tennessee, all of us, Patty from the G team, John, Exploration Unknown, and Stacy from Misguided Road Trips. Check them guys out. But if one of my mods could throw up, I think, I don't know if John dropped his video. I didn't get a notification for it yet. But anyways, check out Tim's video. If somebody could throw up the link for that, I'd appreciate it. Also, Patty's dropped her video, and we split up. We didn't all stick together because that would just be like everybody would have the same video. And I think it'd be like kind of, I don't know, it gets kind of cheesy. Then it gets kind of loud because you got so many people in the same area. So anyways, check out everybody's video because they're all different. They all got awesome things in them. And yeah, show them some Rockstar fam love. And thanks for popping into the live stream, bro. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm trying to work through this. Jeremy, I'm doing all right. Another thing is the other day we were doing a spirit box session, and a bunch of people said they were starting to feel like they weren't feeling good, and they were starting to feel sick and stuff. And
are they there? Did it work?
Is that God?
Yes. Hey, it worked.
Spirit box session. And a bunch of people.
Oh no! I hit the button.
All right, are we?
Okay.
Did it work? Thank God. That's up on in the background.
Hey.
What's up, Boots?
There we go.
I thought it was going here.
Hey, let me mute you real quick here. I hit the button.
All right. You're sideways now.
There we go. What? Oh, because this. All right.
Now.
I gotta fix my phone real quick.
Yeah, I'm in a live stream here. All right. Live.
Oh, it's on. Rotate. Working. All right.
What has been my best evidence of a spirit so far? Hazen, it's in the top 10 video.
Wait, what?
It's the very first.
And I screwed up.
What's up, Boomer?
Lost the feed.
We lost the feed?
No.
No,
all right, I think I get it.
we're still on.
Oh, you're trying to click in the good move. Cool.
Why does it say couldn't join call?
You're in here, dude. I could hear you.
Is it possible because you're on?
Yeah. No, I mean I had it. It just for some reason I can't get my video back.
I'm gonna all right. Until he figures, I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, I was trying to, Boomer, I got you muted till you figure out where you're at. You gotta unmute yourself. Oh, he's good. Well, you gotta unmute yourself. I can't do it. Anyways, Hazen Loy asked, what has been my best evidence of a spirit so far? And I would say it's in my top 10 video, the very first clip. There's this shadow that it like moves in front of a tree, and then it turns from a full body looking shadow to this little ball, and it flies over to the spot where the little girl Tammy was found 25 years ago. That's probably my best capture. That and the spirit in the elevator. I got like this thing in the elevator. It like pops its head out and pops back in. That was pretty cool. Also, I've gotten some really crazy things on the Connect, like a little kid popping out, waving at me, and then popping back in. That was pretty cool. All right, let me see if I catch up with some of these comments here. Yeah, thanks for that, Green Bay. Boom, you're still muted there, bud. I don't even know.
Yeah, just explaining something to them. I waited to unmute till you were done talking.
What are you in?
So
Your live stream right now? You're in your live still?
what I got going on is I'm live. Okay. Let me see if I can switch this.
And
There
now
we go.
Marie went live.
Okay, so did that switch over? Yeah, it did. So I'm live. I've got Nalisha and George on my panel. I'm screen sharing with your live next to it with me on your panel. Talking about
Nice.
multitasking. So how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. Well, now I'm doing a little bit better.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, sorry last night got so crazy, man. I'm still dealing with this damn tooth, but
Amy Lee Rock Fam asks,
better.
what would you say is your most terrifying moment while doing video? That would be while I was in the Belchertown school and we heard voices. Like we're like, there's somebody here. And we run out of this was on Friday the 13th in October. And we run out of the building. And I was really mad because I wanted to shoot the video there. And so I turn around and I see somebody's head pop out. And there's like 5 kids there. And it was scary in the moment because it was like there's somebody in the building. But that's probably one of the like scariest, like I was in a live stream. I was like, well, if anything happens to us, and then I'm like, what are they gonna do? Call the cops? We're in a live stream. They don't know where I'm at. Like it was like, so yeah, it was pretty scary.
Yeah.
Try to explain to her what's happening.
Yeah, I figured I'd do a Q&A, man. I didn't know what else to do. And sitting here and I
Oh.
started getting like, started having a panic attack.
Oh. Well, hey, I was just thinking maybe I'll end mine and just hang out with you here for the Q&A thing and have everybody come over here.
It's all up to you. I sent the invite out to you because I didn't even know you were live, or I would have just came on your panel.
Oh, that's all right, bro. I'd rather be a guest than a host anyway. So let me mute myself here real quick while I'm playing something to them.
Yeah, this wasn't planned. I wasn't planning on going live. It wasn't like you know what? Sometimes I just do it. I just go. There was a time when I was going live like every 5 minutes. Like I had to, and it was the only thing that would calm me down. And it's helped. It's like free therapy. Oh, thanks, Green Bay. Green Bay is welcome to come up on here if he would like to. I know that he's pretty busy all the time, always doing like tons of live streams. But he's more than welcome to come up on here too. I'm not good at sharing this stuff though. Let me see. No, that's not it. I think. Green Bay, does your does it go by your real name when you invite people? Boomer, does it go by your real name? Just, I don't know how to send them a link. Yes, you can ask me, Melissa. I'm sorry if I missed your question.
It goes by whatever name they use for that particular account.
All right. Lisa the Spirit Stalkers asks, you ever think that maybe your panic attacks could be that you're sensitive and why spirits seem to come to you, hear them well on the, and why I hear them well on the box? Lisa, yeah, it's a big possibility. I never had these panic attacks like this until after I started dealing with the paranormal. Like I said in previous videos, I never believed in this stuff. I didn't watch any paranormal types of shows or even on YouTube. I wasn't into it. And I've seen some stuff, and I'll tell you what, I'm definitely a believer now. I don't know, how do I do this? Can you send Green Bay a link? I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I got to switch my computer real quick. I'm on the phone right now. Hang on.
I'm getting better. Yes, I hope you're feeling better, Amy Lee. But yeah, definitely sorry about the my camera being off for a second. But it's definitely felt like I've been being tested lately. And I think the best thing you could do is just stay positive and smile right back in its face. That's all. Yes, Mama Rock is right. Praying for Amy. Amy Lee Rock fams, my people. Megan's blog is in here. Shout out to Megan's blog. We're actually doing a giveaway for Megan's blog for Amethyst Crystal Skull. And she's trying to get herself to her mom's funeral in South Africa. She's in China. And so, yeah, the largest donation to her PayPal will get this this crystal skull right here. Hold on.
All right, I'm back. You wanted who to get up here?
Green Bay. The Amethyst Crystal Skull. And she's already received a few donations, and it's expensive to get there, so she's going to need more. So somebody could win this cool crystal skull. It's one for my personal collection. And I'm sorry for your loss, Megan. Oh, guys. All right, HSFL says, Lou Rock, when it comes to spirits, it takes a lot of prayer and meditation before I even switch on the spirit box. And I am with you right there. I think that is very smart and true. I think that's a true statement. Like, you definitely need to pray and meditate a lot. It takes a lot out of you to do these sessions. I mean, there's some people that do spirit box sessions and they don't believe in it. So I don't think it affects them as much because, and I don't think they get as much responses. No, Scaredy Cat, I have, Elkmont is probably gonna come out for me. I'll probably be done with Elkmont by tomorrow.
All right, Green Bay, I sent it to you through YouTube.
Actually, thank you to Tim from Breaking the Shell for helping me out and making sure that my video can actually be finished.
Awesome.
A lot of my files were corrupted, and me and Tim actually like worked it out so that my video is going to actually come out. So I actually at least got one video from Tennessee. That's a good thing. You know what? Another thing about being like, I'm just trying to be positive. There ain't nothing you're going to do to change the situation. So all you can do is be positive. And the other day, we're on our way to McDonald's for my son. And on the way to McDonald's, we stop at the gas station, and I look in the trash, and there's a Wendy's bag, and sticking out of the Wendy's bag is a scratch ticket. And son tells me, just look at that scratch ticket. So I look at it, and it's a $20 winner. So, hey, $20, and it got us free McDonald's. So that was pretty cool. So things are turning around, man. Things are turning around. Yeah, shout out to Tim, definitely. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He's been in my lives like 3 times so far this weekend. That's awesome.
Dude, talk about Southern hospitality. These guys, Tim and John, went out of their way, like taking us places, making sure that like we have some awesome videos. Like the castle we went to, I am so upset that the footage, like a lot of my footage from the castle is gone. But that castle was amazing. And actually, I have a challenge for any fans out there. I have a challenge. I challenge any one of you guys to go to that castle. Oh, I shouldn't even be talking about it. Damn it. Oh, I forgot. Oops.
I know what you're talking about.
It's freaking haunted as crap. That place is up, man.
Yep.
They actually had scientists go there, right? And the scientists were sent there to like debunk it.
Yeah.
And the scientists actually ended up writing a paper on how crazy it is. So that just tells you something right there.
Yeah.
And there's very few places that I've been to that I could say, man, that place is haunted. Like, wow, that place is haunted.
Yeah, there's very few places I've ever been to that I can like legitimately say, hey, there's paranormal going on here for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of those places would be Green Bay Wacky. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Lou?
Dave.
What's up, Boomer?
What's up, brother?
I brought a couple friends, Brain Dead and Numbskull.
Nah.
Where are they at?
Hey there.
That's your children waiting for their allowance, huh?
Oh, there they are.
Couple yeah, they're here. I've got the Brain Dead and Numbskull camera that I've done on my stream.
All right, how do I make it so the camera just bounces around to everybody?
It is.
It is?
Just don't have a white square around anyone.
Oh, I do. It's on you.
Yeah, if you take the white square off, just kind of double click off of it, it'll just go on our voice.
Oh, all right, boom. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Because
Forever I've wanted to learn that. Yeah, man, I was having an issue before I started this live stream, but feeling a lot better now.
Well, I'm glad it's worked out, bro.
Happens.
That's the beauty of YouTube here. You just round up all your friends and
My
just have
issue.
some fun and chill out.
It's free therapy. You go to a therapist and they sit there and they pretty much ignore you. But it's good to be able to get stuff out and talk to people.
Yeah, I get overwhelmed sometimes where I just kind of freeze, I don't really know what to do,
Yep.
Like there's so much to do. It's kind of just like I end up doing nothing,
Yeah.
Green Bay doesn't know what to do at sometimes. Oh,
Yeah. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed. Yeah.
I can definitely relate to that.
yeah, exactly.
And it comes out of nowhere. That's what gets me is like you think you got a handle on things and then boom. It's just
Oh, that's the design of it, bro. I mean, that's how it works. That's what, like, that's how anxiety is. Like, you could be just perfectly fine, and then there would be that one little trigger, whether it be, something you're thinking of, or, you get nostalgic about something, that can cause it as well. Just happens like that.
I had a counselor once that was deaf. She was deaf. And so this counselor, she was like, I don't know what she would do. I don't know if she was like, I don't know what she was doing because she was deaf. And what a perfect job for a deaf person is to be, a counselor. But anyways, one day she ended up getting a cochlear implant and she was no longer deaf and she could hear. And I remember she used to read lips and like sometimes I would turn away and kind of maybe talk smack or whatever. This lady listening to me. And then I think I had done that. I was like, this lady don't listen. And she's like, I do listen. I listen to you all. And I'm like, how the heck did she hear that? And then she's like, well, I just recently got a cochlear implant. And so she was able to hear. And it was amazing. She was an awesome person. She was a great counselor.
Oh, you're saying that now because she can hear you.
Oh my
No, but she really was. She was probably one of the best counselors I ever had. She had a giant heart and she was good people. But
Are
yeah,
you live, Boomer? Or did you end that?
No, I ended it.
Okay.
I mean, I went my hour and a half that I planned on doing. So I figured I'll just jump on Lou's panel for a little bit.
yeah, I didn't even plan on going live. I was actually working on a video, and that video that I was just talking about in Tennessee, and I just started getting dizzy and anxious, and it was just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not. I mean, you feeling okay, Lou? I mean, you need to get.
I'm feeling a lot better now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. You meant like low blood sugar or something, or
No, it's panic. I have panic issues, and I'm pretty sure they're brought on by what I do by doing this stuff. You get a rush out of it going into like these buildings and these places. You do get a rush out of it, but it does damage. It does.
Yeah.
It definitely does.
Yeah, Megan asked for the panda hat, so.
I got the underwear to prove it.
Oh my goodness! I think I'm gonna let you put that in the washer yourself, Lou.
Yeah.
No, I had one demon experience in my life, and that was enough to last me my whole life. So.
Yeah. See, I try to shy away from the demonic stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that my witch girlfriend was gonna conjure them up. So.
Yeah. See, that's not good. Don't mess with your witch girlfriend.
Luckily she's gone, and I'm married to my beautiful lady now. So
Nice. So you took her out?
No, I didn't take her out. No, I just let her go with her life. Yeah, when she was gonna start doing pentagrams on the floor of our duplex, I'm like, God, you gotta go, man. That's enough.
Yeah. You start floating in your sleep.
Oh my goodness. Lost Boys, right?
You know what? I seen that movie today, and I seen the advertisement for it. That was a good movie.
I
like-
have seen that
got
movie.
3 of them out now.
I've seen it over 200 times easily. I know every line in the whole movie. I'm sorry to admit that.
Yeah, no, it was a classic. It was a cult classic too.
Well, it's kind of got a soft spot in my heart for me because that's when I was younger, and we went and saw it 5 nights in a row in the theater, and we all baked up. You know, this is back in the
Was that? That wasn't a Spielberg movie, was it?
no, but it was Corey Haim and Corey Feldman and
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland is the bad vampire.
Yep.
I watch it almost every week. Actually, I'm sorry to
I'm
admit.
confusing it for Goonies.
I got the 3D the 3-disc collection on DVD.
I never saw the third one, The Thirst. I wanted to see that because they didn't really get the sequel very good.
Yeah.
They were junk. I seen them. It was like
The
The
try.
only thing I thought was kind of cool, because I mean, I know they just did it to try to jazz it up a little bit, and it didn't quite work. Was they had Rob, what was his name? The one from Till Dusk to Dawn. He's the makeup. He's a makeup artist. Can't remember his name. He's the one that does all the scary makeup for the scary movies and stuff. Rob something. I thought it was pretty cool that he was in it, but it still it didn't help the movie much. Even though
You're not talking like Rob Zombie or something, are you?
no.
Okay.
Have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah, but that's
The guy who plays calls himself Sex Machine. He had that gun on his belt that popped out. That guy.
a little while on that movie.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, that's all right.
uh,
Oh, I had a question. Can I ask you a question?
you can ask anything you'd like.
Even though I'm on the panel, I know it was supposed to be for the chat. I don't laugh at this. I've never had this explained to me. What is the Rock Fam? Is that just friends of Lou Rock? Is that what Rock Fam is? Or
Yeah, that's my people. That's my homies.
I used to think it was like music, Rock Fam, Rock.
Yeah, no, that's my family. My rock. It's actually Rockstar Fams.
Rockstar. But what's the Rockstar
Also
from?
Rock Fams as well. It's the same thing because it's the Lou Rock channel. I go by both, but that's just my people, and it fits. It fits good. I like it.
But how long has that been going on? The Rock Fam thing.
Since the beginning, pretty much.
Okay. I
Um,
never really asked.
Yeah, it's been pretty much since the beginning. A lot of fams would say, you should call it the Rock Fams, the Rockstar Fams, and stuff like that, and it just caught on. My friend Tracy Griffin says, "I'm just trying to steal fans from Dwayne the Rock Johnson." That's what it is.
Thank you, Megan's blog. You're so sweet.
I'm just trying to get a sponsorship from them Rockstar energy drinks. That's what it's all a big conspiracy.
And guys, don't forget, put this on your Twitter right now. Grab that share link and go throw it on your Twitter and Facebook. Get a whole bunch of people over to Lou's stream.
That is one thing that I would never promote. That stuff is poison.
The energy drinks.
Yeah, they couldn't give me enough money to promote that garbage.
I like the 5-hour energy shots once in a while. And they only work if you're not totally exhausted, if you're just groggy.
Yeah.
But they're different from the energy drinks, though.
People that have had too much of that stuff, and it's not pretty, man. It's really not pretty. Like you can die during that stuff.
I saw one of those on 1,000 Ways to Die. Like, remember that show?
Yep.
know.
I love that show. Is it
You
still
ever
on?
see kids that smoked poison sumac?
Oh man,
Oh, wow.
That had to be horrible. Like, ugh.
I hate to admit I love that show. It's so fun, and me and my friends would laugh because we're laughing and it's so morbid, but they do it so funny.
Yeah, it can be funny. It's just sad that every one of those stories has a death behind it. That's all.
I know, but they did it that way intentionally to, be,
Sid's dad says something that fits perfect for me. 5-hour energy equals panic attack. That's where I'd be. I'd be in a panic attack. They're like, what are you talking about? I gotta go. I'd be going nuts. Actually, for people who have hyperactivity disorder, something like that actually makes you crash. So stuff that usually makes people hyper, it just makes you down. Amy Gonzalez is in the house. Thank you, Megan. Megan's all our links. Awesome. Thank you. And sorry, guys, if I ain't introduced everybody here. The guy with the funny hat, that's Green Bay Wacky. And the guy with the funny
Everything.
that's my brother Boomer.
And
Got it.
this is Brain Dead. This is Brain Dead, and this is Numbskull here.
They're part of the Rock Fams too. See, you know what? The Rock Fams, man, it's getting pretty big, man. It's growing.
Well, the thing I've always said, Lou, is that we like you. You're just so genuine. Same with Boomer, man. You're just Boomer, man.
Yep, I'm just Boomer.
Man.
You're just real guys, man. Real guys.
I love you, Boom. I love you, Boom.
I love you, man. I love you, man.
You ever seen that one?
My boy Lou.
The Will Ferrell one there with they're doing like a sorority, I think, and he's like, "You're my boy, Blue."
Yeah.
The dude was like 85 trying to join the sorority.
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie? It was it was Will Ferrell and it had a bunch of people in it, and they were trying to start a sorority, and I forgot.
Fraternity. Sorority is fraternity.
Yeah, it was a fraternity. I'm sorry, I never went to college, so
They
sorority
were good
for girls.
evicted out of their house. So in order to keep their house, they had to turn it into a fraternity, and they were inducting fraternity brothers.
Hey, Lou, do you know Hayes and Loy?
Yeah.
They're commenting to you that they love your amethyst skull.
That amethyst skull is actually part of a giveaway for Megan's blog. It's for the largest PayPal donation to her. She's trying to get to South Africa. Her mother just passed away, and we're trying to help her out. And so if you like this crystal skull, it can be yours. Like I said, the largest PayPal donation. I think the largest one right now is like $20. So that's where, if you guys want to know where we're at, that's where we're at. The largest donation is $20 so far. I don't know. Should I be saying how high it is? Is that cheating?
I don't know. I don't
know. That's the logistics. Doing giveaways, the logistics are so hard. Like, I've done a lot of giveaways, and they always get complicated because people are like, "Where are you shipping? Do you ship out of country? Do you do this? Do you do that?" And it like,
oh yeah.
I once did a giveaway for sneakers. The sneakers were $120. Had a young kid come into the chat, and he asked before. He said, "Can I join your giveaway?" And I yeah, of course. This giveaway is for everybody. and the kid won. He won the giveaway. All right. So it figures out that the kid is from some part of Ireland that doesn't do business with any of the United States. They won't deal with Nike. They didn't deal with like any of the sneaker companies. So I ended up having to have the sneakers shipped to my house. Then I had to ship them to Ireland. And total, it cost me more than the shoes cost to ship them to the kid. So that was my lesson in giveaways. So I learned it after that one. I'll never forget the kid's name.
Also, keep in mind when you do the donation, keep in mind that Megan's blog PayPal is set up in Thailand, and they go by
Thai-bots.
Thai-bot.
So make sure that if you do donate, make sure that it's set to USD when you make your donation, because it is around $1 US is the equivalent of around 30 Thai baht.
Yeah,
Like
she said 33.
Something Thai baht.
Yeah,
So, so if you think you're donating $30, and it's in Thai baht, you're donating $1 USD. You have to make sure you specify that it's going to be USD.
yeah, we had a few problems on the fundraiser stream with that, because one thing about the Thai-bot symbol, if you actually look at it, it actually looks similar to a US dollar.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
people were confused. They thought they were donating US dollars, but it was Thai-bot. We straightened that out, but some people, we never straightened it out. So,
yeah.
And so yeah, I'm sure anybody in here can understand how hard it is to lose a family member. It sucks.
oh yeah, we just went. I went to a funeral on Wednesday, and funny how sometimes long lost. They were a veteran. I didn't know that, so they had the bugle playing. And man, they gets me every time. Man, the guys came and did their official folding of the flag, and they don't flinch. No,
Yeah.
it's real honor.
Yeah. My hat is off to him, definitely. For sure. Thank you to any veterans in here. But
I second that. I don't have a hat to take off, but thank you, veterans.
Well,
You're a veteran,
yes,
I mean.
you're a veteran, Boomer. You're a veteran.
My hat is off to you, Boomer. You're included in that hat.
Do I have to take my hat off for Boomer? Okay, there you go, Boomer.
There you
My
go.
hair's a mess, man.
There you
Yeah, I'll let
And
you
yes,
guys.
I did take my hat off for the funeral, by the way. Yes, I know the etiquette. I put it under my right arm.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, that was my my wife's mom's brother. So
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
yeah, I wasn't real close to him, but I knew who he was. You know, we did. You know, saw him over the years. You know.
No. That stinks.
Yeah, I've lost 8 family members. We're up to now 5 on my wife's side, 3 on mine in the past 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Eileen.
We just actually, I just lost a really awesome friend. Shout out to Jeff, and he passed away the day I left to Tennessee, and
Oh, wow.
actually working on a tribute to him at the moment.
Oh, bro.
He was my age, man, same age as me, and too young to pass away, and it sucks. That's the thing about doing paranormal, is you end up meeting so many people that are dealing with loss, and then I found that people come into my life for a reason. You know what I mean? It's like I meet somebody, and then boom, they get some message that they needed. That's really why I got into paranormal, I was looking for some kind of comfort, and I did find it, which was amazing. It definitely turned my whole view on stuff like that completely on its head. What's up, Ray Marrero?
And thank you, Mama Rock. The reason I just mentioned the losses I have in my life, it's just to let people know that I can relate to what they're going through.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, man. It stinks. It seems like I don't know. It just seems like I'm losing somebody new every week.
Well, the more you live, my wife's dad is 97 years old. We went and visited with him. 97 years old, and he always talks about that, like how he's 3 wives have passed away, and all his friends are. I mean, the more you live, it is just part of life.
That's part of life, but
it's sad. I mean, it is sad, but you just have to find that.
Sad, but I'll tell you what, dude. From doing this, I have gotten some beautiful, beautiful messages. Like, I'm sitting there bawling, tears coming down my face, and I hear, "Smile, I'm in heaven," and clear as day. And other things, like I asked, hey, did your mother pick you up and bring you to heaven? And I was corrected. It was, no, my father picked me up. And it even said his name. His name is George. He was like, my father, George, picked me up, which that is amazing. Like, I've gotten some amazing, amazing, just comforting messages from doing this.
So
what's the big plan for this week? Is there a big plan?
Oh yeah, big old plan. I'm actually supposed to shoot some videos this week. I actually got a bunch on my agenda. I'm going to be shooting with the fam, and I'm going to be meeting up with some other YouTube. That's a secret though. But yeah, I can't wait to start shooting because I lost so much of that footage from Tennessee. I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs. But I've salvaged one video. That's a good thing.
I do love making videos. They're like miniature movies in a sense,
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
But sometimes I stare at the screen not knowing what to do. Like, I'll sit there like with ideas and nothing gets made,
Yeah. I know what that's, or what, doing this, what sucks is losing footage, losing your intro or losing any part of the video. It's like, I cannot recreate that. Like, it happened and then it's over with. That's it. So
I've done that before where I forgot to turn the camera on or the mic wasn't working or something like that. And I had to redo it. And it's like, oh shoot, you can't really go back and capture the magic.
Have you ever turned the camera on thinking that you turned it on, but you actually turned it off and you're recording something else and you're like,
oh yes.
I hate that.
And sometimes it's a bummer, like when you're trying to do something funny, like comedy, because sometimes it's hard to recreate your thoughts. Sometimes the take that you wanted to film was it's hard to get back in the moment, Yeah,
it's very hard to get back in the moment and have the whole emotion there and everything. Like I said, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't recreate it. It was a moment, and then it's not a moment. You know what I mean?
Well, especially in your kind of videos, if there's something you're looking to capture on film and you miss it, you can't really. Yeah, right.
That's why I have certain rules. Like I won't even do anything like I won't even turn this on unless something's recording, just in case something amazing comes through. I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, guys, I heard this amazing, awesome thing, but I can't show it to you. You know, so that's one of my rules. Make sure the camera's always rolling. But another thing is doing this, I'll tell you what, they attack your stuff. They attack your electronics. One of these videos that we shot together, every single person's camera was freaking out, turning on, turning off, saying weird things like what is it? Complete catastrophe or catastrophic failure and all kinds of craziness. Stuff I've never even seen the camera say.
Do you have the chat on, Lou?
Do I have the chat on?
Yeah, I mean, do you see the chat right now?
I see the chat because I have it on my phone. Over
Someone was asking a question. I just didn't know if you were seeing those or not.
The thing is I have to look down to see them, and sometimes I miss them. I
didn't want to jump in your space, so I'll just tell you. Gothic Barbie Rock fam says that Lou Rock, please say hi to Lisa, the Spirit Stalker's son.
Hi, Lisa. I don't say hi to Lisa. What's up, Lisa?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, that's what it says. It says, Lou Rock, please say hi to Lisa, the Spirit Stalker's son. That's what the message says.
Okay. Hi, Lisa, the Spirit Stalker's son.
Yep.
What's going on?
Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'll probably just hang out and listen for a bit in the chat.
His name is Aiden. I'm sorry. Hi, Aiden. Aiden, Rockstar fans. What's up, Aiden?
Hello, Aiden. I know you didn't ask, but I threw it in extra.
Aiden, you rock. Of course, Green Bay. Come on, man. All right, Booms, you're out of here, brother.
I'll just be hanging out, listening. I gotta go lay down and I'm gonna put an ice pack on my face or something.
Ice pack? What did you get hurt?
I got a problem with my teeth.
Oh, your teeth are still messing with you, huh?
I saw that in Margie Yeoman's when you guys met her. You got to go to the dentist?
Well, I would if there was a dentist around here that took Medicaid.
That's the thing about Massachusetts too. You can might not find a place that takes your insurance.
Well, ibuprofen and warm saltwater gargles and a hairdryer works really good too.
I've been doing that. I've been packing it with like clove oil and stuff like that.
Uncle Mark will take it out for you if you want.
Yeah. Somebody to take a bunch of them out.
Wow, sorry to hear that, Boomer.
It'll be all right in a few days, probably. But thanks for letting me up here again, brother.
Of course, bro.
I'll check with you later.
All right, man. You have a good one.
See you,
brother. Much love to you, for real.
Peace.
Peace, bro.
Melissa Faith asks, Lou, do you think a loved one can talk to you in your dreams? Melissa, my personal opinion would be yes. But I don't claim to like be a psychic or know anything about like, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm very new to this. This was kind of like, this stuff kind of found me and I'm learning as I go. I'm learning here. I take advice where I can get it. And my personal opinion would be yes, because I think that they're always around us. And I think they use any way that they can to communicate with us. And our dreams would probably be one of them.
And then there were two.
There's two. Down to two. See, the thing is, I don't know how to send links out, or I'd have a whole bunch of people on here.
Well, you see the difference. The reason it's a little tougher for you, probably, you said you're doing it on your phone, not a computer.
No, I'm using a computer.
Oh, it's easy to do it on the computer.
I'm on the computer. It's just I'm not like. Don't you have to be friends with the people on Hangouts or something?
Well, the first thing, do you know where to get the link on the?
I know where to get the link. I can copy the link here.
Yeah, if you can copy it, then it's just a matter of you got to find people either on their Twitter, their Facebook, or their Hangout. Right? You have to know where they wanted to do it. That new the new Google the YouTube messengers is not bad. It's just the problem I've had with that is a person will say, "Hey, let's be friends," someone I like, and I go, "Yeah, let's be friends." But then they add like 8 people to it. Wait a minute, I didn't say I wanted to talk to 8 people.
You know what? I've had that happen where I thought it was just one person.
Yes.
I went and I had a personal conversation with that person. And that's like are commenting back to me. And I'm like, wait a minute, you weren't supposed to know that. Like,
yes, that's exactly. I've been telling people now, don't add anyone to this room, because what people should do is they should make 2 requests. One should be the add you to the whole kind of like a hangout room, and one should be the private one.
yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I started typing to a couple people and a couple of things came back. Like, what the heck? Oh man, who's in here?
So what do you think of my idea of having people come on here and tell us their paranormal stories?
I would just say, so long as you know them.
It's not my idea. Sorry, it's not my idea. But it was an idea given to me that I really like. I think it's a cool. Yeah, I think it's something I have to set up. It's not like something I could just do right away. Like I would grab like 5, 6 people and then go through each one.
I mean, just make sure you sort of know them. Don't bring a complete stranger up and risk your channel.
Yeah.
That something bad happened to someone I knew the other day. Someone got up that they didn't know and they got like a strike, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. I did that once many months ago. I was pulling some people up that I thought I knew on this one night, and man, things were getting crazy. I was like, man, I gotta shut this live stream down.
Yeah. So guys, if you would like to tell me your story and you'd like to like go through it on a panel, send me a message on Facebook or Twitter. Let me know that you'd like to tell me your paranormal story, and I'm going to set that up. I'll probably have 5 or 6 people on and give each person like 10, 15 minutes, something like that. And yeah, you guys can share with me your paranormal stories, because I get them from like I said, I get telemarketers that call me and I end up, hey, check out my YouTube. And then we end up talking for an hour and a half about, you know, their great grandmother and what used to happen in the old farmhouse back in Idaho or wherever. But it happens to me all the time. Benny Loco says she's got stories.
Benny Loco.
Benny Loco, with a name like Benny Loco, I am damn sure you got some stories.
I love Benny Loco.
Yeah, we'll have to have Benny Loco.
That's funny. I didn't even expect to be on a live stream tonight. I've been doing some projects around the house.
That's why I was like, I really was like, damn, maybe, because I know you're always busy, man. You're like doing live stream after live stream. And
not this week. I haven't done that many live streams. I was talking to Ben about that. Like maybe the next upcoming weeks, I might do a lot more morning, afternoon, evening. I got to remember that I can just go on for an hour and that's okay. I got to take Ben's lead where he can just do an hour and then hang up, you know?
Yep.
But no, this week I'm doing a little work on my RV. Doing a little, it's a personal thing. I'm doing some, I ripped out all the carpet. I'm putting a wood floor in. It's an older one. It's an 87, you know, but I like it. It's a man cave.
Yeah.
I put a big 36-inch TV in there, you know?
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
But yeah, I've been meaning to do that. I was getting ready to paint the ceiling tonight and some other stuff. And
I had an old Ford van that we had everything in it, right down to a grill. Like we would just pop out the hibachi on the back and just start putting on the thing. Full out home stereo system with big old speakers and
Well, I got a pretty good deal on this one because I traded the guy a snowmobile that I had for this RV, and then I fixed some of his machines for the exchange. And anyway, I'm happy with it. But my wife like hates it. You know, I'm like, because it's a little, you know, it's an 87. So I'm like, just give me time. I'll update the 87-ish inside. You know?
yeah. Now you got to get unicorns and stuff airbrushed on the side, bring it right back to the 80s.
Well, 87 was borderline. Once you got to the 90s, things started getting more modern, you know?
Yep. I remember those vans though, man. Like you would see them and they'd have like a horse with the guy with the sword and the stars behind them and stuff. Like everywhere you would see somebody had this big old mural on their van.
Yeah. I see those on Craigslist, but I'm kind of like, I kind of want to tell people with RVs, just let them be stock. You got a better chance of reselling them if they're stock. Not everyone out there wants a red, white, and blue. You know, I've seen
dragons on it.
I've seen them even paint the tires and rims, and oh man, you went too far on that one, guys.
And then they have the wheel cover in the back, and the wheel cover in the back has, you know, part of the picture on it.
Yeah, or the sports fans ones where they're all Vikings or Packers or, you know, it's like, oh my god. I always remember, you ever see that show, Counting Cars?
Yes. Yep. I love that show.
Yeah, Danny. And he would go, you know, to buy cars and stuff, and these people would want these ridiculous amounts, and he's like, dude, that's a labor of love. It ain't worth what I can't help it that you went crazy on this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they looked at a trike once that the guy put $100,000 into, and Danny's like, dude, I could build this myself brand new for 30 grand, you know.
Yep.
Oh man, you get carried away.
But I'll tell you what though, he gets you with the I'll give you $2 grand for it, and then he ends up selling it for 100,000.
I know. Oh.
You know, it's a double-edged sword. I'm not saying, you know, he's taking people for a ride, but I've seen some of those where he's like, yeah, I'll give you 1,000, and then he ends up making, you know, 80.
Someday I would love to do a road trip for like a month, you know, to meet other YouTubers, you know.
And that would be the perfect thing, is that RV, man. That's the way to do it.
But the amount of money it would cost, you know, to keep it running, you know, it's a 460 V8 engine, you know, I'd probably go through like $300 of gas a day, you know, or something, you know.
You definitely have to get some kind of generator for it, like high efficiency generator or something, some kind of battery, something.
I just want to meet other YouTubers at some point, sometime. I want to get out your way. I want to meet you. I want to meet Boomer. I want to meet Cab. I want to be standing there partying with you guys.
Just don't break down. Just don't break down, man. That's all.
Just buy another one off Craigslist wherever I'm broken down.
Yeah. That's what happened. Omar bought one of those RVs to do exactly what we're saying, go traveling around, meeting people, and then first thing, boom, fuel pump, $800 right away.
Oh, is that Road Tech? That white? He's got a Road Tech, right? Like that van one?
Yeah. You call it Raven?
Yeah, the Raven. Yes.
Raven. Yeah.
Yep,
I think it's been a Raven since he's got it. Isn't the Raven like the symbol of death?
Yeah, it's Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven.
All right. So not a good symbol to put on your vehicle, I don't think. I think it's lived up to the name very well so far. But he's trying to get it going.
Oh my goodness. I'm in Wisconsin, George, Sid's dad. I'm in Wisconsin. Megan's blog wants to come to the United States and do an RV tour, by the way. That's on her agenda.
You know, they have some of the RVs that are really good on gas, but aren't they diesel?
Yeah, you got to get a diesel, and even those aren't that great, you know?
Yeah.
it's gonna take a lot of juice to travel around the country, you know.
Yeah, usually people don't travel in RVs around the country unless they got some kind of money.
Yeah, yeah, you'd have to have several thousand.
Yeah, you're sitting one fill up on those tanks is like I seen a guy fill up one time, it was like $700.
Oh yeah, if you got 100-gallon tank in one of those big RVs, just even 100-gallon tank, that's going to run around $350 to fill it up.
What's up, Karen Hansen from Michigan?
My goddaughter is somewhere in Wisconsin. That'd be so cool. We'd need a tour bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just wait till I get a little bigger and get some, store up a little more money in the bank, and then we'll see, I told Ben, he's like, do it. I said, well, we'll just have to have nightly live stream PayPal donations for gas,
I could see a big old van with Green Bay's face on the side with the cheese hat on top. Like,
oh my goodness. Did you see RV with Robin Williams?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
that ugly guy with the big hands on the side.
Yeah. And the buttons, he had all the buttons or what was that another one? Was that the one where it had the buttons that were all in different languages? It was like buttons that you wouldn't even need. And every time they hit a button, it did like the opposite thing. I think I'm thinking of a different movie. Yeah, RV's the one with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
They grabbed the rental RV to go to his soda. Well, he's like works for a soda company or something.
Yeah. That is funny. Can call it Wacky Machine. That's funny. Oh my goodness gracious. Did you get it? Are you gonna ask some people up here now on this stream? Or a different stream you were trying to set it up on?
I'm trying to set that up as a setup whole stream right from beginning to end. So
I got you.
I'm throwing the ball in the court. So
I was sitting there kind of like, so who's he gonna invite up here tonight? I was like, you're talking about a different one. I got you. Got it.
This is more like just a Q&A, sitting back, relaxing. I was having a panic attack when this stream started, so it was more to just get me out of that and come hang out with everybody.
Well, let's get some questions going. Come on, where are all the questions for Lou? He's ready to answer them. Come on. Come on, where are the questions? Ask them.
Like, we don't want to know nothing about you. We already know everything. You talk too much. Yes, Lisa, I feel a lot better. Thank you.
Yeah, you do sound a little better, Lou.
What's my favorite type of music? Megan, come on. Really? With a name like Lou Rock? Is it that hard to figure with this spiked hat on? You don't like get a hint of what? Nah, I'm just joking. Rock music. I like rock music.
I am so all over the board on music. It's unreal.
I love all music. I actually like classical and rap, and you know what? The only music that I can only take in small doses is country music.
Yeah, some country music I like. Some I do very much like. Even old school, like Glenn Campbell and Waylon Jennings. And
no idea who that is, but all right, I'm gonna bob my head like I do.
Oh, you don't know who Glenn Campbell is?
No.
Oh, watch view of it. Best guitar player that ever lived. One of. Yep.
The only reason I'm not into country music is because my grandfather's a country singer. My mom was into country music. So, like, as a kid, I had to listen to country music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was being into my brain. No.
It's changed a lot, though. A lot of the modern country is
it's not even country anymore.
Not
it's
really
hip hop-ish, rock and roll blend of a. But you know what? I do like Reba McEntire. I can say that.
Yeah, some of the new bands it's really pop music or rock, really.
Yeah, and a lot of it's turning into rap. I see a lot of the country music turning into rap. They're actually rapping.
The problem with the country stations is they take about 10 artists and they play the same songs like every hour. You know, it's like
Yeah.
they're on a rotate. You know.
What is this? Tammy Burgess says, Lou, how old were you when you first fell in love, and with who?
Oh, that's sweet.
16 years old. I was 16. And I'll give you a first name. Her name was Lisa.
Oh,
Yeah. So that was my first love. Well, also the first time my heart was ripped from my chest and spit into my face.
oh yeah. Wow.
No. Yes. Oh, geez.
So here's one for you. Aniki's asking you.
No, she's asking Ben. He's not.
Oh. Oh, I thought she was asking you. Like,
Hey, Ben. Yeah. I don't think he's here.
hmm.
Is the scariest place I've been. I don't know if is that directed towards me or Ben. Do I like Kid Rock? Of course. Kid Rock's awesome. I actually like all kinds of music.
I'm a song guy. Like, I like so many different bands, but I don't necessarily like every one of their songs just because I like the band.
You know what I'm a big
Kid
fan
Rock,
of?
I don't like every one of his songs, but I do like some of them. You know?
I'm a big fan of Dr. Hook.
Oh yeah,
Dr. Hook. I'm a big Dr. Hook.
isn't he sharing the night together? Is that Dr. Hook?
Yep, that's Dr. Hook.
Man, you know, you remember Christopher Cross at all?
No.
He does like Arthur's theme, and I know you're a little young, but man, when you watch him live on watch some concert footage on YouTube, that guy kills it. And on the radio, he's a mellow kind of guy. And here he's a phenomenal guitar player.
Yes, I like Slayer, Eileen. Slayer's awesome.
Mm.
Slayer was like my brother's kind of thing, and then I kind of got into it later in life because my brother was like Slayer, and he listens to some weird stuff like this band called Sepultura and some like real death metal kind of stuff. But I actually ended up starting to like it when I got older. Iron Maiden, that was another one that my brother was into that I kind of got into later in life. But I'm a Pink Floyd freak. If it's Pink Floyd, I love it. I love Pink Floyd.
You're probably a little young for it, but did you ever have the midnight movies where they'd run like Pink Floyd The Wall?
I just would watch Pink Floyd The Wall all the time. Yeah. Maybe it was on the midnight movies, but
We used to, when I was younger, they did the midnight movies with Pink Floyd The Wall, Led Zeppelin, Song Remains the Same, Rocky Horror Picture Show. There are about 5 of them. And
there was a cartoon.
Heavy metal, maybe?
Heavy metal.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yep.
That was like porno back in those days.
Kind of why? Yeah, a little
It
bit.
really was. That was something that you wouldn't like nowadays. You see it on, Cartoon Network, but back in those days, you didn't see stuff like that.
No. Yeah, the midnight movies was the big party for us young people because we'd all go to the midnight movies and get drunk and get stoned, and all that, and go watch the movies till like 3 a.m. It was crazy.
Oh, so this was at the movie theaters?
Yeah, they called them the midnight movies, and they were
Okay.
they were not the normal current movies. They were old movies, and there were only like 5 of them. It was always heavy metal, Song Remains the Same, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd's The Wall, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Once in a while they do Help.
I remember when I was a kid going into a movie theater, and there was so much smoke in there from people smoking cigarettes that you didn't even see. Like you'd go in there and be like squint through the stuff. And I'm a smoker myself, but good thing they made it so you couldn't smoke in places anymore, because It was nuts back in those days. Do you remember that? Cigarettes in movie theaters?
Oh, I smoked them in movie
Oh
theaters.
man.
Yes.
It was a big smoke cloud. And then if you said to somebody like, hey, do you mind that cigarette? They'd look at you like, I'll eat your face off. Like
When I was 16, I used to do telemarketing, and I was in a telemarketing room with about 20 of us, and we would all smoke. The whole room was like, you're like, and everyone's always you'd be on the phone telemarketing. You're out of cigarettes, and you're like tapping someone on the back. Give me one. You got one?
Yep.
That's
It was a different time. I remember going to like Ponderosa or that's what they call it here, but like a buffet type place. And then they started having the smoking area, like a little box with all the smoking people. And then that would be like just this big cloud of smokiness.
I owned a restaurant back in the 90s, an actual like family restaurant. That's where I met my current wife, actually. We owned it together. And we had the smoking and non-smoking section. All it was a little kind of wall that, you guys are over here puffing and,
What kind of restaurant was it?
It was a family restaurant, similar to like a country kitchen would be or something like that.
I'm sorry, I just got interrupted here.
No, I don't even know how long you're live streaming tonight. How long are you live streaming tonight, Lou?
Just, you know what? I just wanted to pop on and no set time. Like, I'll probably jump off in a little bit. I feel a lot better. Thank you for everybody coming in here and helping me out because I feel a lot better.
You look a lot better. You look more at ease.
I was getting dizzy and I was having chest pains and I haven't had like an issue like that for a month and a half. And then I just remember every time I ever had a bad panic attack going live almost immediately because it distracts you. It takes your mind. My uncle tells me that I'm too in tune with my own body. So you're paying attention to your heartbeat. You're paying attention to this and that and other, and it freaks you out. And so if you can distract yourself, that's the key too.
All right, let's do it for Megan's blog. I'm tired of standing in line at clubs and never get in. It's like the bottom of my night. Never gonna win. She says Nickelback's one of my favorites.
Oh gosh.
We all just want to be big rock stars.
I met them. What is his name there?
I don't know the name of the singer, but
I believe his name is like Chad Kroger or something. Or that might be another band. But anyways, they were down here doing a concert downtown Springfield, and I was hungry. So we go into the pizza shop next door and we're sitting there, we're eating our food. And all of a sudden the owners come and they lock the door. And what happened is they had a way in through the back and they actually came in and got pizza. And everybody who was in the store got to stay there, but they weren't letting no other people in. They had locked the doors and everybody got to meet them. And they sat down, had some pizza, and then they went and did their concert next door. And that was awesome too. It was Nickelback and Saliva. And Saliva rocked it. And another band called Tantric, but I'm not sure if they ever they kind of made it, but
they kind of made it.
They had they never had a gold record, I don't think. But they're well known. I'm sure a couple people know who Tantric is in here. But not like Nickelback. Nickelback was really big back then.
Yeah, I'm not a huge follower of them, but I do love Rockstar. That's one of my favorite songs. The words are terrible, but you just can't help but not want to listen to it. I just listened to it 7 times in a row the other morning. I just kept rewinding it. I was just like,
Bill says they're not as famous as Green Bay Wacky.
Oh, jeepers. Yeah, right. I have a feeling they would just buy a new RV and hit the road,
Oh, I love that band. Megan's blog says Seether they opened for Nickelback in South Africa. Seether's an awesome band. Sing a lot of stuff that I like. But yeah, guys, I think I'm actually going to jump off.
Lou, thanks for having me. And
Thank you for coming in here, man, because it really did help me out.
no problem.
Like, I was going through it. So I feel a lot better now. And I got some stuff coming up. I should be shooting some vids tomorrow. And then I think I should be pretty much done with my new vid for tomorrow. I think I should be dropping at least one video from Tennessee, which is awesome. I'm happy that I was able to salvage it. But yeah, that was, you know what? That was what I was saying the whole ride home. I'm like, man, at least I got these awesome videos and, you know, I got these videos. That's what I was holding on to. And then when I got back, I'm like, where are my videos? They're gone.
No, this was so cool just to sit here and just talk a little bit, not have to worry about being crazy or anything, and just relax and shoot the breeze.
Man. That's what I'm about. I'm me. If people ever meet me, they're like, wow, you're just like you are on, you know, that's just the way I am.
Well, I'm going to go work on my little project out in the front yard that I'm working on.
I like Melissa's comment. She says, I owe them each a t-shirt for this group therapy session.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
That's a good one.
Now, remember, everyone in the chat, make sure that you're subscribed to Lou Rock, that you're not just visiting here. Make sure you're subscribed to him, okay?
Also do the same for my friend Green Bay. Actually, I had Fireman on here yesterday. He was on here with Cab 7, and my mom was on here, and we were just talking about what you guys have been doing lately with helping everybody out in the community. And Green Bay does a whole bunch of different varieties of videos and live streams. I enjoy all of them, but one of them that's actually really special is they help people with their YouTube channels. Like, I've gone in there and learned stuff myself. Like, I'm like, wow, man, I need to take notes because I'm learning. They're awesome live streams. And if you guys have troubles with your YouTube channels and like there's something you don't understand, that's the guy right there you want to check out. And
Well, I appreciate that.
channel, I'm sure somebody can throw up your link here, one of the moderators.
Oh, no worries. I was typing in the chat. Me and Fireman are going to do a lot more. We're just kind of scratching the surface a little, you know?
Oh, man, I love those live streams. I think they're awesome because I said it yesterday. A lot of YouTubers, they don't want to share their secrets. And it's just true. Sometimes when you learn how to do stuff, some people don't want to teach you, you know, how to do it. Oh, man, how do I do this? I ain't teaching you. I'm not. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to have somebody that'll just, oh, you don't know how to do that? Let me walk you through it and help you out. And it's awesome, man.
Well, I'm just happy to be able to do it with Fireman. He's a great guy, and he's a veteran, and he's just a great guy. I feel blessed to be able to work with him. I hope we do amazing things this year with that. We're just scratching the surface, you know?
I see him coming, man. I see him coming. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for having me, Lou. I totally appreciate it, man.
Of course, brother. And
loved everyone in the chat.
Shout out to Green Bay because this is like not the first time he's saved my ass. He's come in here and literally held my live stream together from like the beginning till the end. So thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to run. And Lou, I guess I'm going to run.
All right. I'll talk to you later. And you guys, I love you all. You guys rock. I think I'm going to give a couple shout outs before I go. But peace out, Green Bay. All right. Shout out to Boomer Rock. Thank you, Boomer, for being on the panel as well. Another brother of mine. And just give some quick shout outs here. Ruby Nash, thank you. Well, hello. If you're just coming in, we're jumping out of here. I'm sorry. Tara, Cotton Candy, Mystic Angel, Melissa Faith. Oh, now I got to read this. All right. Ghost Mafia, thank you, brother, for the links. Scaredy Cat, Christine, the fam, Eileen, Rebecca, Sarah Cook, HSFL, Katerina. Sorry if I said that wrong. Jennifer, Mystic Angel, Melanie, Stephanie, Megan's blog. My prayers are with you. And yeah, guys, like I said, I'm like 80% done with the video from Elkmont. I'll be dropping my Elkmont video tomorrow, and go check out the G Teams video. Misguided Road Trips, I'm not sure if she got hers out, but it was 4 of us. We all split off into different areas. So check out Misguided Road Trips, John from Exploration Unknown, Tim from Breaking the Shell, and the G Team. I think that's 5. That was 5 of us. Wait, hold on. 7, me, John, Stacy. Yeah, there was 5. I could count. There was 5 of us. But anyways, their videos are out. My video will be out tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. It definitely helped. And all right, one question. Melissa Faith says, what is my favorite cookies? My favorite cookies. Nice, fresh, hot chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven, still gooey with a big old cup of milk. Those are my favorite cookies. Yeah, Christine, and we broke off. We separated from each other, so we got different stuff. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So, all right, guys, you guys have a great night. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. Like I said, shout out to Green Bay, shout out to Boomer, and shout out to you guys for helping me through this. I appreciate it. Love you all. You guys rock, and I'll get with you soon. Peace.